Okay, I'm going to attempt to do this all in one take. The video might be a little longer than normal, but I'm feeling lazy. But I've set these markers. I don't know which person I want to say something about exactly, so it may take a little bit more time. So yeah, this is a reoccurring thing I'm seeing. Every time you flip, I don't understand why you're flipping sideways, but even here, I don't think you need to flip. With a little bit of boost you're about to consume, you're already going to be supersonic here in a second, I think. You're almost a supersonic, which is the fastest you can pretty much go. So there was pretty much no point in flipping here. Even at that though, even if you did flip, you're side flipping a little bit. You're doing like the diagonal flip. And is there any like particular reason why? It's just something I noticed you do a lot. That wasn't markered, so I guess I won't say anything about that bump. Maybe I missed it. This is good right here. What you done right here, you realized you didn't have it and it would be better off just to leave it for a teammate. Perfect. The reason why I'm gonna get that goal. I'm gonna skip forward to the next marker. I'm gonna hate myself for doing this in one take because I set these markers and I already had what I had in mind to say. Don't remember what I was wanting to say about this. Really don't. I'm gonna go back and watch it one more time. It's a little bit farther back, maybe from my perspective as well. Oh, it looks like a double commit. I think I may have done that while I was in the game and I set that marker. So I wanted to go back and look at it. It was a double commit, I think. Yeah, it was just double commit. Trying to think here. Oh, okay. All right. I think I see what I want to say now. All right, right here. You see your teammates going for it. You kind of like want to mock his movements. If he starts to turn back, you probably want to like turn back a little bit, because chances are he's reading something a little bit closer to read, and he's realizing he's gonna get beat or something, or I don't know. Sometimes you can just turn in front of them and go for it, but sometimes if they turn back and you're going for it, you're gonna bump them. But what I'm seeing here is when he starts to go for this ball right here, you realize his car is pointing towards the ball. Just let him go for it. He's pretty much going the same speed as you, almost, and just kind of cut a little bit farther right. What you do right here, right there, you should have done a few, like just a second sooner. Just in case the ball, I don't know, got deflected to the right, you would have been over there. Which I think I was over there too. This is a little risky going all the way to their corner for our boost pad, but I do it too. It's just know it's risky. This wasn't actually a bad double commit because there's a potential that I don't get a good clear on this, and you do have the better like momentum coming in to hit it to help clear it. So it's not really a bad double commit. We both recover. This is what I want to say though. You are the one ahead of the play the most, even though you're like towards the right of the field now a little bit. Stay over there, because hold on. What you're about to do is a no-no. Don't do this. There was no reason to go back here. You got momentum. Just keep going right here. Instead of turning and going this way, keep your momentum going this way. This way you're up the field. You're upfield right here. So if they clear it, guess who they're clearing it to? Guess who's right here? And look, there's nobody in goal. So you would have been here if they would have cleared it. It's unfortunate they didn't that way, but I'm just saying, you would have been here. There was something, I think that was something else that I was wanting to mention right there, because there's two markers. Was one the bump? Did you bump? No, one was that. There was a marker there. Whatever it was, I'm not seeing it now. I guess I'll skip ahead. Actually, I mean, they score. I guess we should take a look at that. Even though I didn't mark it. It is kind of important to look at why you got scored on. I think this one's on nutrition. Being late to the rotation. Alright. Recover. Grab that. Boost. Grab it. Oh, I see one. Yeah. Yep, need to be a little bit faster. Land. Wait. Hold on. Trying to see what exactly is the issue with the recovery. Once you're lined up, this front flip. I'm trying to figure it out if that's a side flipper or something. Anyway, at this point you want to turn to left. Like prioritize landing and try and go back post. Honestly, if I wouldn't have got that boost, I probably would have just booked it for back post boost. But I would have immediately started gunning it from over here. Consume some boost to get over here just in case. I don't know why I didn't put a marker down. You know, a goal is kind of important. I guess it's because there's already a marker for the goal. Let's skip forward a little bit. Something I wanted to point out right here. I think if you have to flip like more than like once to go to a boost pad, I think you're going a little too far out of the play to get a big boost. Sometimes you can settle. You're better off being in a better position with like 20-30 boosts from pads than go out of position for the big boost. I'm not sure if this is a bad call because it looks like the ball's going back anyway, but oh, this right here. Yeah, This right here was pretty badass. But see, there's those side flips I was talking about, or those diagonal flips. Which, I mean, if you don't, you know, it's not always a bad thing, but sometimes you just want a front flip. Right here, this is really pretty fucking cool. Oh, yeah, I wanted to watch from my perspective. Alright. Notice I'm on the inside of the play, where I don't need to be necessarily. Hold on, I'll rewind a little bit more for context. Alright. At least if I'm going towards the right side, or towards this side, you know, to defend, if crap hits the fan and I gotta make a save from this side of the goal. But if not, you're there to clear this ball, and so as soon as you clear it, I can turn, and once I see you're starting to clear it, I grab the boost and conveniently hit it right to me, and so we'll get a big boost of speed here. Now, something I wanted to point out on Nutrition, I think, right here in this situation, even though he may not have read what actually happened, and that may be why. Also, you want to be speeding up your gameplay as much as possible. So one thing I would do is work on your like boosting while you front flip a little bit. Like halfway through your front flip, be boosting. Like flips are better when done after boost or during boost, if that makes sense. It's like a compliment. You know, if you flip from a standstill, it's going to take a long time to build up speed. So it's better off boosting a little bit first, then flipping. Sometimes, if you don't got any momentum anyway. If you really just want to save boost, I mean, some situations it might be okay. But you'll really hit supersonic if you just consume like 20 boost and flip. Or just as you're hitting like 16 so boost, flip and then consume the rest of it. Rest of the 4 boost while you're mid flip. You really get that speed. But what I noticed here is instead of cutting back, you notice this ball is going really fast upfield. So we want to keep the pace. The likelihood of them going up the wall and hitting it real good, like clearing it real hard back over here is, you know, kind of slim to none. So instead of cutting back like this, like in a defensive position, be a part of the offense. Because right here I noticed, right here when I hit it, if you would have been on the offense, you would have been there to get this. I'll show you what I mean. Nutrition. Yeah, we'll do 50% speed. Instead of going back, turn this way. Got a few pads on the way. You're sitting here. Oh, you realize that I hit it, and boom, here you are. Okay, this is what I want to point out right here. I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen. You're not even going to try for this ball. You have 0 boost, and I can kind of understand, but at the same time, you are the closest one to the ball, and if you read the distance between the person you can see and you are the closest one to this ball. So, aside from this dude, which you can't see yet, and you can't really predict the goalie to leave. I think that was the goalie to leave. Like goal, you can't really predict a double commit, you know. I mean, if they're doing it all game, maybe you can, but you can't really see this happening. You only see that one dude, and so instead of going for this ball, you turn off. And I think you could have 50'd for that ball. There was something else I wanted to point out. Yeah, this right here. I'm not trying to point out the poor aerial, but when you realize you don't have this, just go back down, which is kind of what you started to do. It looked like you consumed some boost to get back to the ground. But the likelihood of you making a decent touch, probably not worth. I don't know. I think it would be better off just to like fake, like you're gonna go for it, and then just kind of cut back around here, and then maybe if Please Rush Me like hits it, then you can kind of like stay over here and play a second man. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say about that. This was like a double commit open goal miss. Because like, I don't know, that's pretty funny. What do I want to say here? I probably would have tried to get this big boost maybe. Yeah, you see it spawn in. You can put on the brake a little bit and cut into it. Now the question is, who is in the wrong here? Hard to say. Hard to say because you get there, but you just kind of whiff, and that's, you know, that happens. We're up 4 points. So, I mean, whatever. I know Nutrition didn't want to hit it and mess you up, but Nutrition did have the better angle, and I feel like he had maybe more boost. Well, he probably consumed the boost. Let's see. Consumed it right here. Instead of consuming all of it, like I said just a minute ago, maybe you could like flip as you boost a little bit. That way you'd still have like 10-20 boost probably, instead of consuming it all. Just an idea to make sure you beat everyone to this ball. Because like when you flip, it's like showing you're committed. If you don't flip, then people are unsure kind of what you're doing. Mainly because you're out of control. You can't change your mind once you flip. But yeah, I think that's what I just wanted to point out. Is that I just wanted to, I don't know. Either one of you could have scored it. I don't want to focus too much on it because it's, you know, everyone makes mistakes. It's all cool. See, I made a mistake right there. Make them all the time. Look at me failing an aerial. That's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I think what I want to point out here is when you see both your teammates, oh god, both your teammates in the opponent's goal. I know this is casual and we're up 4 points. But you probably should just rotate back and get in a defensive position and try and buy some time till your teammates get back. Oh yeah, this is probably something I want to talk. Okay. Alright, you don't see your teammates in front of you, so you can assume they're behind you. You kind of made a back post rotation. You're pretty much there, which is fine. As long as you don't hesitate, you go and you fake challenge. If you don't feel comfortable like you're going to get a good hit on this ball with the speed you're going, fake challenge. And by fake challenge, I just mean you take your speed and you go and you don't even jump. If you hit it, you hit it. If you don't, you just swing back around. Make a circle. Oh, hey, Nutrition. I didn't know you were on the wall. But see what I've done here. Let's see. me and Nutrition's rotating and we're pretty close to each other. And so I know he's on the inner side, so I'm gonna go all the way out. And then he went up the wall. And so, okay. And then I seen you hesitate, and so I began to go. But then when I seen you go and start boosting, I was like, oh shit. So I just rotated out. And just restart the thing. Restart the circle. Luckily we didn't get scored on there. But yeah, that's what I wanted to point out. There's something here I wanted to point out. I'm not sure. I am confused. Maybe I think I see it. Right here, you might as well try and get this boost. And then read the play. See if I hit it upfield, then we can both be upfield with some momentum to make an offensive play. Instead, you go completely, this is a safe way. If we weren't up 4 points, I say maybe you should do this, but even if we're down, we need to get points. So a lot of times it's missed opportunities that make us lose games. Like, we could have great defense, but if we're not, taking advantage of the opportunities we have on offense, then we're going to, really struggle in offense department. So yeah, I think you should slow down a little bit and grab that boost. Especially, well, here's the thing. If you don't take that boost, someone will. I think I do. Nope, missed it. But here's the thing. Go back to you. You hit this ball. As soon as you realize it's like, you've done the right thing. You switch cams because you realize, okay, it's no longer my ball. Let's see if this boost is here. And should have went for the boost. And then once you get the boost, you're kind of upfield a little bit. Which, I mean, now it's kind of awkward. You could be like right here maybe, rotating. And then you can chill right here. And then you see me rotating out. You start rotating this way. And so the rotation continues. Fuck. I hit end recording. I'm such a dumbass. So I got two more things I wanted to say. I just got to figure out what they are. Okay. Oh. Again, this comes down to if you got to flip more than a few times, more than once usually, to get a pad, like a big boost, you're probably putting yourself out of position to get boost. And a lot of times you're going to consume that, you're going to miss offensive opportunities because you're out of position. Sometimes you're, like I said, you're better off having just a little bit of boost in better position. I think once you realize that pad wasn't there, you're like, oh shit. So probably your best bet would have been to come over here, grab a few of these pads, and have some momentum going back this way or this way. I think that's what I wanted to say here. I'm not sure. But it's just something I just now noticed. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Is it there? Oh, shit, it ain't there. I was gonna say, could have went to this one. And I mean, you could have checked this one. I don't know if you knew that it wasn't there, but you could have grabbed this pad, grab this pad, grab this pad. You know, just kind of keep the rotation. These pads are in a perfect spot to follow for a decent rotation.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah. All right. I see, but I think this is a speed issue right here. Grab this and actually almost immediately start consuming it, maybe, to turn. I don't know if you want to. Some people might tell you, you know, boost management, blah blah blah. You and your teammate are too close together. You need to create some distance. Now, who's necessarily at fault for this? I'm not sure. Let's see. You got 83 boost. Maybe you can just chill right here instead of like panic going back. And just kind of like, you can hear your teammate to your right if you got headphones on. And you can see him right there. I think he should have went. I think nutrition. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, okay. Challenges. All right. Yeah. I think I remember what I wanted to say now. All right. The challenge. All right, right here. I know you're gonna make these really fast calls, but at this point, you don't see me back post or rotating behind please rush me. So you can almost cut rotation because there's two things. There's like positioning and there's rotations. I'm doing a position right now. I'm holding this side of the field. So if y'all hit it and it gets cleared over here, I'm over here. If y'all decide to pass it over here, I'm over here. If y'all hit it and it goes up the wall like this, like you hit it too hard on a pass, it goes up here, I'm over here, you know? So that's why I'm over there. So when you realize that's what's going down and I'm not in this like rotation of you know, going after it, then essentially you can try and turn around and hit this. But instead we get this whole awkward bumping scenario. And when you see your teammate, you probably could have turned right here, but I know you want to, because it's hard to see what's going on, but it looks like all three of the enemies are by the ball. So maybe you should just consume some boost to create that distance between you and please rush me and get to the goal quicker. Maybe. Alright, this is what I want to point out for please rush me right here. After the bump, I'll put this in 50% speed. After I make a touch that it looks like I can follow up on, like I landed good, my recovery's good, and it looks like I can follow up on this, and I got an angle. See, my angle is more, it has a better angle of actually getting a goal. So at this point, you should turn hard right, because for one, you know your teammate isn't over here because you just bumped him. But you go over here. That way, if for any reason I hit this wall, any reason I hit the wall at this angle, go boop. You know, you're gonna be more over here to hit it in. If he blocks it and it goes over here, then you're over here. Because essentially, you know your teammate's behind you. So if he hits it over your head, which he probably will if he blocks it to the left, you need to go right anyway, because your teammate's got it. Like, he's going to be scoring this if you miss. Like, if it goes over your head, he's got it. So yeah, if you would have been, this little right turn you made, if you would have made it just a second earlier and read it just a little bit, I mean, you know, if you would have read it where it looks like I'm going for it, as soon as you realize I'm going for it, turn hard right. And instead of being here, say you're right here, and then you're in a decent spot to contest with this ball. Maybe smack it right here, it bounces back, and then Nutrition can hit it. I think that's all I wanted to say. Because yeah, we scored here. Yep, alright. I think that's all I want to say about this game.